go. We are now live. Okay. Peace, 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 peace. Hey, God, what's going on? Yeah, yeah. Gosh, peace, peace, peace. Indigenous people. I'll give a couple of minutes to let people tap in. You already know what time it is. It's Financial Friday. Miss Jericho, what's going on? You just a short little voice chat that we had. What's going on? It's Lena 87. Peace, peace, peace. How goes today? Bella the Barber. What's going on, big homie? Nah, we'll be back though. We'll be back. Don't even worry about it. Get right five. Peace, peace, peace. Family. If I can, please send this out. Family, friends. Get things over here in here. Definitely want to fill up the seats. Definitely want to fill up the seats. So, try to get as many people over here as possible. Yeah. So I sent it out to a couple of people. Yes, this is the Power Hour Friday with the Bitcoin Block Bully. This is the Power Hour. Got a lot going on. We got a lot going on in the market. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. It's the Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rise show of coffee and crypto, hosted by myself. Bitcoin block bully, where we do take a look at price action, overall crypto market, and try to get an idea of what direction this market is headed in. That way, for those that do follow me and respect and utilize the content, I can make sure that you're kept in the good markets and out of the bad markets. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point, my whole goal. So I appreciate everybody that's tapping in right now. I appreciate everybody that's tapping in right now. A lot going on. Bitcoin back above 60K. Bitcoin back above 60K is right now gold. Look at actual price right now, $60,992 spot price right now. And today is the last day for the 50% discount. It's on my website. So this will be taken down. Remember I said I was gonna leave it up there as long as Bitcoin was below 60K. We're back above this. So if we close out today and we stay above 60,000, will be open. Okay, so we'll take advantage of that. Right now we got discount, 50% off all products. Use the code 444. Highly of the value. Basically giving shit away. You know what I'm saying? Kingdom 94, bro. How can I get down with the wave? Man, all you gotta do is follow, participate. You know what I'm saying? Learn. That's my biggest thing. Follow, participate, learn, tap in, chop it up. Bring value, get value, bring value. You know what I mean? Now I do have a Discord for individuals to join. You can go to my website, blockwallstreet.io. You just scroll down to join the Money Matrix Discord. You know, other than that, man, just participate. Just participate. Now, Bitcoin, you know, we're making our way up. Now, remember, let me ask you this. Let's get rid of all this. I want to show y'all the way that I go about trying to determine what direction prices go. Right? It's not just a shot in the dark. So just to start things off. Just to start things off. Just to start things off. The audio is a little muffled. Yo, 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 yo. Audio coming through unclear on YouTube. Hold on. Let me see. Why is my audio? Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me try to fix the audio on YouTube. They do say that the audio's coming through. And it's not. Let me see. You should be let me see. You should be catching the audio. Let's see. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, so they're saying the audio. Let me see. Reduce mic, echo cancellation, mic volume. Okay, it's better. Perfect audio now. Whatever I did, the sound is good now. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I actually don't know what I did, y'all. I don't know what I did, but okay, whatever I did, we coming through clearly. Whatever I did, we coming through clearly. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, so my biggest thing and what I look at by way of the market. Also, I dropped a new video on my YouTube channel yesterday. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I did drop a new YouTube video yesterday. Hold on, this is not where we want to be. Let's go right here. Bam. Videos. Here we go. So, new video. The real bull market hasn't even started just yet. Go check this video out if you haven't yet. Go check this video out if you haven't yet. This is on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna change the name of it too. Started off as a Chicago crypto hustler, when I was coming at this from a more street and urban perspective. I just evolved over the years. But yeah, go check this video out whenever you get a chance. Miss Agnes, what's going on, Queen? Peace, peace, peace. Jay God said I listened to it. Man, what's your opinion? What's your opinion? What's your opinion? Let me know. All right, now as we look at Bitcoin, right? Let me get all these alerts off of here. What I've learned and what have taught over the last couple of years is that everything moves in cycles and it works in levels, right? Moves in cycles and it works in levels. Checked it out last night. Good looking. No doubt, healthy, wealthy. No doubt, no doubt. So what I always look for is what are the specific levels that I'm looking to hold as far as an advancement or lose as far as a retracement, right? And one of the tools that I love to use when trying to make this determination is the Fibonacci, right? This is kind of like a cheat sheet for technical analysts to get an idea on what direction price is going to move, right? So the way that it works, right, I'm just going to break this down because it is Financial Friday. So you already know you need to tune in, tap in, take notes. I'm going to tell you how this works, right? When utilizing this tool, right? If you're coming from a downtrend, right? If you're coming from a downtrend, and you're looking for it to reverse and go into an uptrend, right? It's certain things that you're paying attention to. Certain things that you're paying attention to, right? The first thing is once you've been able to find a valid bottom, a certified bottom, right? You're able to then take that tool and find your high and find your low. Once you find your high, you find your low. It's going to set up and it's going to create mathematically, right? Mathematically, it's going to give you for those that are watching, y'all familiar with what Fibonacci is, right? If you're not, go research it. They call it it's prevalent in nature. Um, they used to call it, I think they call it God's thumbprint or God's fingerprint or something to that effect. But if you don't know what Fibonacci is, go, do your research on what Fibonacci is, because it does it's something that you see all through nature, all through the universe. You know what I mean? It's like an unwritten code. It's like an unwritten code. It's God's fingerprint. There you go. There you go. It's God's fingerprint, right? So I use God's fingerprint in order to determine what may or may not happen with price. And I've been doing this for about 5 years now. Same strategy. Same strategy. So the way that it works is that what you've been able to find your high and your low, or your low and your high, depending on how you're pulling it. In this case, right? I'll break it down to y'all like this. In this case, Bitcoin has went from 70,000 down to about 50,000, right? I'm looking to see, is Bitcoin going to bounce? Do you have a TA course? Yes, ma'am. I got plenty of TA courses. It's best to set up a one-on-one with TA because I like to work with people hands-on. But if you're the type that learns better through watching video, then I got a bunch of courses on my website. They all 50% off. In fact, I think I actually have what I'm teaching right now, which is Fibonacci. Let me see. I think I got a Fibonacci video over here. I should, at least. Let me see. Let me see. I think we do have. Yeah, here we go, right here. How to use Fibonacci. How to the Fibonacci tool to identify support, resistance, and price targets. $125. So that means right now you get it for about 60 something dollars, $63 or something like that. So yeah, available on blockwallstreet.io. Queen. Yep, definitely available. Now, so the idea is, right, first obstacle always when you're using this strategy, right? First obstacle, you need to find support above the first level, which is your 23.6, right? This is your first level. You got to find support above the 23.6. Well, what happened? We had a swing high to swing low, and look, support above the 23.6, right? Now, once you find support above your 23.6, your next obstacle, right, or the next area of interest, should I say, is going to be the 382. Right? Now, normally this comes in the form of resistance until you break it and then turn it into support. So you can see here and here where it was resistance, meaning that price was unable to get back above this invisible wall right here. Remember, this is an invisible floor, invisible wall. Your idea is turn the wall into the floor, right? Or invisible ceiling. We'll call it a ceiling. Yeah, support is going to be your floor. Resistance is going to be your ceiling. So what you're looking to do is break the ceiling and turn it into a floor, right? The way that I looked at it when I first got into this, and shows a little bit about my age, but it looked like a Donkey Kong game. For those that are old enough to have played Donkey Kong on Atari, you know how you used to have to go up a little levels to save the princess, and you're walking up the ladders. That's all this is to me. It's a game. You get what I'm saying? And the price moves kind of like Mario used to move. So he's trying to get up the ladder, get to the top to where the princess is. Right now, the princess is at $70,208. That's our target price. And these levels are going to tell us if we have a greater chance of reaching there or a weaker chance. You get what I'm saying? So now, once again, back to what I was saying, right? Back to what I was saying. What you're looking for is to break through this resistance, right? Now, once you break through the 382, which is the bottom of what we call the golden ratio, right? Golden ratio, right here. Let me just, I know some of these terms may be new for some individuals. So let me just, golden ratio, Fibonacci trade, and normal retracement. Let's just, do, 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 do. Yeah, here we go. All right, so the basis of the golden ratio, 61.8, comes from dividing a number in the Fibonacci series by the number that follows it, yada, 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 yada. But Fibonacci retracements can be used to determine probable entry and exit points for trading equities, trading assets. We're just going to say assets when paired with additional momentum indicators. The Fibonacci retracement levels, and they're talking about the retracement nut levels, not so much just the golden ratio, right? They're talking about the retracement levels, but not just so much the golden ratio. Let me see. Where is the golden zone? 382,618. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Right here. Right here. The golden zone is represented by the price area between the 38.2 and the 61.8. Do y'all see that? Okay. That's your golden zone right there. 38.2, 61.8. Now, why is that the golden zone, Bully? Why is that the golden zone? Because That's an area at which you're either going to dominate and or fail, right? If you dominate, that means you advance. If you fail, that means you come back. So what that means is that look what happened now. We got into the golden zone and look, we're just we're moseying along, looking to see are we going to hold or break? No, hold and break or lose and fail. Meaning that once you break into the golden ratio, right? Meaning that we got above the ceiling here. Your next ceiling, hold on, let me put that back. Your next ceiling is going to come in. There we go. Right here, which is the top of the golden ratio. Remember, your golden ratio is from the 38.2 to the 61.8. So that means this becomes your ground, this becomes your resistance. Ground, ceiling, support, resistance. And look what happens. You hit resistance, break back down, find support, break back up, hit resistance. So now the idea is that we need to what? Break resistance, right? If we're able to break through this resistance at $62,000, at least on a 24-hour basis, because that's the time frame of the chart that I'm currently looking at that point, we look for advancement, right? Next area of interest becomes what? The 78.6, which is $65,635, right? But normally, what I've seen is that if we can dominate the 61.8, it can bring you right back to your previous high, which is around 70,000. So, but what this does, right? What this does is this sets us up with certain levels that we can pay attention to versus us just not understanding what's going on in the market. Because a lot of people really don't know what the hell they're like. Oh, crypto is just volatile. It just goes up and down sporadically. And it's like, no, the hell it doesn't, man. I've been watching these charts for about, I've been watching these charts for about 6 years now, right? And this shit is not just random. Do you have black swan, white swan events? Yeah, of course. But for the most part, man, I see cycles that go on in these charts. You get what I'm saying? So, anyways, what I've seen is that normally when we take out our 618, it's a move to the 786 or the one spot. So that means that if we're able to break open and close above $62,000, my next area of interest is going to be $65,635. And then if we can take that area out, right? If we can take this area out here, then what that does is we move on to the next area, which is your one spot. Now, the one spot is what you really want to pay attention to because once you're able to take out your previous high, meaning that you've had a full retracement, right? Once you've been able to take out that previous high, what that does, that sets you up for what I like to call the second golden zone, right? Even though it's not actually a golden ratio, I just use it as such because now you're going to start looking at these cycles between a 27.2 and a 61.8, 27.2, 61.8. So you got the 1272 to the 1618, right? Beyond that, you got the 2272 to the 2618, right? Beyond that, you got the 3272 to the 3618 and over and over and over again. And I use these specific mathematics, right? Because it's just mathematics based off Fibonacci. You get what I mean? But I use these to determine in what area I'm looking at price may favor. Okay. So that's why I'm able to confidently, and it's just me, I'm not, anybody else, but I'm confidently able to say that if we're able to clear $62,000, my next target is around 70,000, right? Meaning we're at least I'm looking for us to at least make it back up to the previous high. Now we can always fail there, right? We can always come up, find some type of bearish divergence and then price pulls back at that point, right? But if it doesn't, right? If it doesn't, at that point, what I'll be looking for is an attack on the second golden ratio. So now that means from where we're at right now, right below $62,000, if we can advance, break through that golden ratio, see our previous high, the area of interest is going to be about $76,000, right? So now we're looking at about what a $14,000 increase, give or take $15,000 increase from where we currently stand. And then that's going to put us into new highs, right? Which then gives me the target. If we're able to get above and find some type of support above 76,000, I'm looking at anywhere between 80 to $83,400 at that point. You get what I mean? So this, I just gave y'all a clear and precise breakdown of how I look at price. Now, there's always a flip side, right? There's always a flip side. Let's say that we come down and we actually break and close below this 38.2, which means that we're going to lose support at $57,000, right? If we lose support at $57,000, let's say that this is our high and we break down, it's over with. We're not going to see any higher highs, right? We break below 57,000. You got one more chance for a bounce at around 54K, 53,800, around 54K. But if that fails, right? Same tool. All I'm gonna do is reverse the process, right? All I'm gonna do is reverse it. So we're gonna do swing low, swing high, below 57K. Looking at 54,000 right here, right? If we end up losing 54,000, then I'm gonna look first for a retest of 50,000. And if we lose 50,000, then I'm gonna look at my second golden ratio once again, right? Because as of right now, if you look at it from the reverse, swing low, swing high, instead of swing high, swing low, you're above your golden ratio. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you've even had a swing low, swing high, broke down, retested the top of the golden ratio, like support, as support, broke back above, and now you're holding above your 23.6. So really, as long as you're above 60K, you're A-OK. But if you lose 60K, come back 57,500, that's what's going to put you in. That's where your cautious caution light should come on. You get what I'm saying? Below that, 56 to 54,300. And then if you lose the golden ratio, that's when we look for a retest of 50K. Now, below that $50,000, that's when I'm gonna start looking at 45,400 to about $40,000. So you want to get around people that are showing y'all both sides of the equation. Never fight. Hey, it's just up from here. It's just hell no. This thing could go both ways. So you got to have a well-rounded understanding an idea of what would it take for it to go in either direction. And that's what I just gave y'all, within like 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. Right. So if you like the information that I'm bringing and the way that I'm bringing it, hit the like and or love button. Go take advantage of that 50% discount on my website. If you want to learn how to use this tool, exactly what I just used, it's on my website right now. How to use Fibonacci, 50% off. That's about a $500 value for 60 bucks. You know what I mean? $500 value for 60 bucks. Now, just to see who really, let me see. There we go. There we go. If anybody really wants to show any type of appreciation, because remember the page is not monetized, right? Donations are welcome. All right, so that's Bitcoin, right? That's my lookout for Bitcoin. I hope y'all was able to, because I really just gave y'all a whole blueprint on BTC that you can take to the bank. You get what I'm saying? They'll probably give you a loan against it. You get what I mean? That analysis, they'll probably give you a loan against that analysis. Okay. Did that make sense before we move on? Was that clear to everybody what we just went through? Was that pretty clear before we move on? Did that make sense as far as what we're looking for, what direction we're looking for Bitcoin to go in, and what we need for it in order to make that happen? Let me know. Because I see a lot of people out here telling y'all what's gonna happen, but I don't see them. You know, when I used to be like middle school and shit like that, even high school, I think, when we used to have to turn our homework in, we used to have to show how we came up with the answers. I see a lot of people out here on Instagram, not Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, right? A lot of people giving y'all answers, but they're not giving y'all how they came up with the answer, which makes me question their answers, right? It makes me question their answers. So, you want to make sure that they're breaking it down to the smallest denomination for you, if they can. If they can. Anyways, let's get into some news. Trump promotes a family's new crypto platform, the Defiant Ones. Interesting. Let's see what Trump's got going on with blockchain and crypto. And this is another thing, right? Not even to be political, but the fact that Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, blockchain, Web3 is part of presidential talk. Think about this, y'all. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, presidents weren't talking about no Bitcoin. In fact, let me show you what President Obama said about Bitcoin. Hold on. Let me see. Let me show you what he did say. Obama, Bitcoin. What do you say? What do you say? Swiss bank account in everybody's pocket or something. Let me see if we can find the. Let me see if we can find it real quick. Hold on. And that's what they fear. Don't let that go over y'all heads of what their fear is of those that get into this sector and what the realization that we may have once we study. All right? Understand that. Understand that. Remember, it's all about control. So that was then. Now, hey, Bitcoin, crypto, DeFi, NFTs, right? Right? Now, former President Donald Trump on Thursday promoted a soon to launch Trump Organization crypto platform. The entity is releasing the platform. Okay. The Defiant Ones to his 7.5 million followers on Truth Social. For too long, the average American has been squeezed by the big banks and financial elites. It's time we take a stand together. I've been saying this shit since 2017, since 2017. I think they take all your videos off YouTube. No, 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 no. They were we didn't hear it. Y'all couldn't hear it. You know why y'all couldn't hear it? My apologies. But you can go look it up on YouTube. I haven't found a way to get the audio to go through the mixer board here with the DJ podcast equipment that I have. So I do apologize for those that are on YouTube. I ain't figured a way to route the music and all that through here yet. But I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, it says this post marks the first time the Republican nominee for president has used his personal platform to promote the yet unactivated digital bank. So it goes on to state that on Thursday he promoted new project, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Let me see. Trump post includes a link to a Telegram channel. They got the Telegram. I'm gonna go join their Telegram too. The Defiant Ones, which had approximately 29,000 followers as of Thursday, August 15th, described the group chat as the only official Telegram. Two of his sons, Eric and Donald, have spent weeks teasing the forthcoming platform, which Eric recently described as digital real estate. Digital real estate. I've been telling y'all for a while that this is digital real estate. You know what I'm saying? When you buy Bitcoin, you're buying a sector, a block, a space within this new digital world. You get what I'm saying? Some of these other individuals are starting to understand that, right? It's equitable. It's collateral anyone can get access to and do so instantly. Y'all hear what they saying? It's equitable. That means it's fair. It's collateral. That means we can utilize it as a form of security to leverage against. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But Eric told the New York Post earlier, I don't know if people realize what a shakeup that is for the world of banking and finance. Hey, I'm gonna say this, like I said, regardless of what your political views is, the shit that they saying, I've been saying for years, but they're absolutely right. Now, does that mean they're for the people? I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about the words that are coming out of their mouth. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about the words that are coming out their mouth because that's true. The Trump brothers have also promoted the project with posts declaring that decentralized finance is the future. Come on, man. We can go back to 2018, 2018. In fact, if you really want a good introduction, right? If you really want to get some early bird alpha information on what everyone, the big thing is now before everybody knew anything about it, just type in new money matrix into the into your search bar. I'm probably the only thing that's going to pop up, but I got an old podcast that I started, I think right before COVID, maybe 2000. Let me see, when did I start this? Let me see. See y'all 202. Yeah, let me see. How far back does this podcast go? Because if you want to see and understand how this space grew out, this podcast is for you. 2019. That's another thing. I started doing the podcast. Everyone's got podcasts now. I started the podcast shit way long ago. Way long ago. All right. So first episode was January 24th, 2019. So let's see. How long did it take for me to start talking about decentralized finance? Let's see. Which is now becoming a household name. What is currency? Introduction to the Token Taxonomy Act. House Joint Resolution 7356. Banking the Unbanked. So this right here really starts my decentralized finance videos around February 20th of 2019. Banking the Unbanked, sovereignty through blockchain, right? Utilizing collateralized debt positions to further advance financial freedom. That's a very good episode. Y'all need to go check out. But I think my first one, here we go, right here. Now, mind you, we're in 2024 right now, right? We're in 2024. Let's bring the podcast back mobile. Hey, let's do. Hey, we can do that, bro. With your truck, we can have a mobile podcast where we pull up in different neighborhoods and talk Bitcoin and crypto. Hey, Rello, reach out to me. That's a damn good idea. Reach out to me. But now look how long I was trying to get people to understand, not buy and hey, I got something to show you. No, just understand, right? What is decentralized finance, right? What is? Let me see. Decentralized finance and intro. Let me see. Coffee and crypto. These are my old coffee and crypto episodes. Old coffee and crypto episodes. Let me see. DeFi update, payroll 2.0. Let me see. XRP, Kava, Cosmos, and decentralized finance. This when I released this podcast on Kava, Kava wasn't even released yet. It wasn't even there was no coin that they were going to release at that time. You get what I'm saying? That was early to the game. You know, what is Ethereum, compound finance? Y'all, these right here, what you're looking at are vintage. These are vintage episodes right here. You got to understand when I was talking about decentralized finance, nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. You get what I'm saying? Nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. So, a plethora of information right here, right? If you want to start anywhere, start with banking the unbanked. February 20th, 2019. It's going to give you a real good breakdown. Real good breakdown. So, yeah. They're not decentralized financing is the future, and I'm trying to give y'all the future now. Like you don't understand how that does for your future, being able to get the future before everybody else knows it's the future, right? A lot of the big wigs, the head honchos, those that are running shit right now, a lot of them running shit because they was early. You get what I mean? Their father or their grandfather bought shares of J.P. Morgan back in the 18s or whatever the case may be. You kind of get what I mean? What's the name of the podcast? New Money Matrix. All you got, look, you can open up your phone right now and just type in the search bar in Safari, Google, whatever, New Money Matrix. The first thing that's going to pop up is me. I coined that. Okay. All you got to do is just type in New Money Matrix. New Money Matrix. Okay. So now, what else we got going on in the news here? What else we got going on in the news? Is XRP bottoming out versus Bitcoin? Chart fractal mirrors a 500% rally setup. We're going to take a look at that too. ZMJ says you were the first person I ever heard mention the name Ethereum, and it was like $80 then. Yep. Hey, I was just talking to the Discord earlier in the AM, right? Wasn't even smart enough to buy it in. Just listen. You were smart enough to listen. It wouldn't even. Hey, you were smart enough to listen. If you remember me talking about Ethereum at $80, you were smart enough to listen, right? Today, Ethereum is $2,664. So who wouldn't have loved to buy it at $80? You get what I mean? And that's how early I've been trying to get people to get into some of these projects, right? That's how early I've been trying to get people to get into some of these projects, right? Just to give y'all a alley oop, right? Just to give y'all an alley oop. If we're looking at this as being the future of our financial system, you got to look at what's going to be the future of banking. And this project right here, Aave, this, in my humble opinion, is the JP Morgan. In fact, go watch my video. Go check out my video on my YouTube channel that I just dropped yesterday. I don't think the bull market start just yet. But this project right here, stand alone, right? Stand alone. This project right here. Let me get rid of that right there. There we go. Highly undervalued. Highly undervalued, right? So Slice, what's going on, big homie? I was just talking to Costco's about or Costco. I said Costco's like the stove. Well, I was just talking to Costco about our event next month. We need to get on the line today. More than likely, once I leave from Juma, I'm gonna hit your line so we can get on the line and start planning, get the flyers put together and everything. So for those that don't know, I will be coming to Atlanta next month, having a 4-day event. Having a 4-day event. Focus mostly on banking and how to take advantage of this new financial sector, this new financial paradigm. Um, but yeah, Aave highly undervalued, yo. So right now, right, it's $135. Okay, $135. Now it was right. It was $667. Okay, it was $667. Now, what is Aave? You may ask. Let's go take a look real quick. Let's go to Aave. Right, this is the J.P. Morgan of the space. So what they're calling banks in these times are AMMs. Okay, that's what we're calling banks in this time. AMMs. Okay. So an AMM is an automated market maker. You understand what I mean? But what these banks of today allow us to do, what these banks allow us to do of today is lend, which is what we're doing when we put our money in the bank, right? And borrow. Okay. We're able to lend and we're able to borrow. And that's what we're doing when we utilize Aave, which as of right now, as you can see, right? And this is another thing that I like about this space. It's transparent. It's transparent. I don't know where you can go and look and see exactly how many assets the bank where you have your capital at has on their books. But with this bank, we can see right now they got 21 trillion 173 no 21 billion, excuse me, 21 billion 173 million 671,148 150 151 $153 $155 and growing. This is capital coming into the bank. And every single dollar that's being placed into this institution is earning interest on interest. Okay. This is the future of banking. This is Aave, which right now is trading at $135. So you can't tell me when I was around when Ethereum was $80 and thought, oh man, shit, it's 135. That's kind of expensive, Joe. You know what I mean? Not knowing that, hey, this shit may be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, $5,000 one day. And that's what I try to get people to understand. It's the long game. It's the future y'all got to look at. Stop looking at today and tomorrow. Oh, why is Bitcoin down today? Man, look, I was talking to an individual jeweler the other day. He's like, man, I just don't believe in Bitcoin. He's like, man, I had a chance to buy it at 5,000. Now it's 50, 60,000. I'm like, bro, you're gonna wish you bought it now when it gets $1 million, when it gets to 100,000, 200,000. And see, people don't have that outlook. They're today, tomorrow. That's why you don't want to jump into this space, right? You don't want to jump into this space and not understand what's going on. You get what I mean? The understanding is what's going to allow you to prosper and be successful. Okay? That's what's going to allow you to prosper and be successful. All right. Anyways, let's get into the article. It says XRP price is mirroring a 2021 bullish chart fractal that precedes a 500% rebound. XRP has made a strong comeback against Bitcoin, gaining around 30% since July's triple bottom. A mix of fundamental and fractal indicators hints that XRP is well positioned for the gain to continue in the coming months. XRP BTC trading pair has bounced by over 50% after forming a local bottom at around 760 Satoshis. Right? Notice they're talking about Satoshis. Those are like the new pennies. Okay. And that was at the beginning of June 2024. This low is significant as it aligns closely with the support level that preceded a 500% rally between January and May of 2021. During the 2021 rally, XRP BTC encountered resistance at its 50 exponential EMA, 50-day EMA, resulting in a pullback before continuing its upward momentum. Okay. However, if XRP and BTC overcomes the wave resistance, thank you, Hippie Vibes on YouTube for posting the Cash App. Anybody wants to send a donation, it has been posted on YouTube. I appreciate any and all love. Let me see. Do I got a Yep, there we go. Today's the last day. Bitcoin is above 60K. For those on YouTube, today is the last day to get any product on my website at a 50% discount using the code 444. Just wanted to throw that in there real quick. Anyways, the website is blockwallstreet.io. But it could signal a bullish trend towards the 200-day week EMA at around 1,890 Satoshis, similar to its upside price target in 2021. So in other words, if XRP BTC could rise by approximately 100% by 2024's end, if it successfully breaks above its 50-week EMA at around 1,120 Satoshis. All right, let's go take a look at XRP real quick. Let's take a look at XRP. Let's take a look at XRP, and we're gonna look at it on the macro, and then break it down and go into a micro. So let's take a look real quick. Get rid of that. Let me see. So we're looking at it right now on the monthly. Okay, you got a real beautiful consolidation right here. Beautiful consolidation right here. Let's see. Let's use our favorite tool. Okay, so we can see that the resistance came right here at the 236. Remember, this is your first obstacle. Until you can get above there, you're not looking for advancements. But what it allows you to do is get in early if you're using other presets as your ins and your outs, right? So what you'd be looking for right now is 60 cents. And what I would say about this, right? You you know, the downside is about 50% down to about 32 cents. But if we can just get a monthly open and close above 68 cents, I would advance my targets and my price predictions on XRP somewhere between 93 cents to a dollar 32. And that's just looking at a 61.8% correction. All right. That's just looking at a 61.8% correction. That's it. So this is what we're looking for XRP if we're going to look for further advancement, right? Focus, golden ratio, right? Focus is the golden ratio. First obstacle is the 236. From there, we got to get to the 382. From there, we hit our 618. And then from there, we go to our previous high. Okay. Now, on a breakout, right? If we're able to, make it through a dollar 32 and break that previous high of a dollar 96, then we'll be looking at XRP. Well, let me keep it on the eye. Also, let me put a disclaimer out there. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. Please don't take this as any type of financial advice. These are my opinions and my opinions alone. Any and everything that I'm telling y'all could be 100% wrong. Please go do your own due diligence. Anyways, XRP on a breakout, I'd be looking at it going somewhere between 242 and $3 on the next leg up. So 242 to $3 right now, trading at 60 cents, which now gives the individual trader the ability to front run, right? And see somewhere between a 300 to a 397% return. Okay. Now, where would invalidation or failure be at here? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's open it up. Let's get rid of all that. I just gave y'all a beautiful breakdown. I don't know if y'all caught it or not, but I just gave y'all a beautiful breakdown. Let's take a look at it like this. Let's see from previous high here to low. Okay. Okay. We had a 38.2. We're roughly a 50% correction, broke back down. We're just now starting to get and make waves back above that 23.6, right? So what you could look at on a weekly basis, right? As long as you're holding above 55 cents on the weekly, areas of interest to the upside are somewhere between 72 cent to a dollar, 98 cent, give or take, a dollar. But invalidation for the most current move, right? If I was to invest in XRP right now, at what point would I stop investing? Maybe not sell my shares, but at what point would I stop investing if we ended up closing a weekly back below 42 cents? So right now you got about a 18 cent margin, right? Between being right and being wrong, right? Now, buying and holding is one thing. Everybody in the world does that, right? Everyone hodls. Everyone hodls, right? Next week, I'm going to be having a class, right? You go to blockwallstreet.io, right? And we're going to be going more in depth than the last XRP class, right? I'm going to be showing you what I believe are the best investments for XRP in order to get paid passively, right? While you're waiting for price to appreciate. Because I mean, people have been sitting on XRP waiting for it to go up for 3, 2, 3, 1, 5 years. You know what I mean? And it's had little to no movement. What they could have been doing this whole time is earning passively while it sits idle. And that's what we're going to be going through this, not this, but next Thursday night. Next Thursday night, that's what we're going to be covering. So if you want to learn some of the easiest ways to invest in XRP, and then what better to do with XRP after you get it, we're going to be going over that Thursday night, August 29th, end of the month, right? End of the month. Now, the following day, right, we're going to be covering how to play the markets and beat the banks. Okay. And that's where I'm going to be going in depth of strategies that I think is best to dominate and to take advantage of right now while we're so early, which is really going to give you overall dominance over the market share of this space. And that's going to be based off the projects that we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at some like the cream of the crop of different ecosystems. You know what I mean? What's the backbone of this ecosystem? What's the backbone of that ecosystem? That's what we're going to be covering next Friday night. So either class, um, you know, XRP or how to play the whole market and beat the banks next week, blockwallstreet.io. All right. But no, so yeah, as long as we're trying to hold above here, let me see another way you could actually look at this. Right. Another way you could look at this. Okay. Clear. Let me go ahead and clone that there and slide that like there. Okay. So yeah, what you would be looking for is to break out of this channel right here. All right. Yeah, Maddox. They've been talking about changing the polls for a while now, though. They've been talking about changing the polls for a while. It may give us some upside. It may give us some upside from said change. But anyways, what you're looking for on XRP is break out of this channel right here. If we can break out of this channel, let's see, what will we be looking for in the more immediate? In the more immediate, right? Let's open this up. Also, for those that were on the last live, were you all able to go get your free Ether mail tokens? Huh? Were you all able to go get those Ether mail tokens? Remember on the last live, I told y'all how you can get free cryptocurrency by signing up for Ether mail. It's still available on my website. Still available on my website. Can I buy the class Thursday and stream it at the blockchain center? Uh, hmm. Reach out. Hey, you know what? It's yours. You can do what you want. Hell yeah. I'm not going to put restrictions on a item that you purchased. Yes, sir. Do as you will. Do as you will, my brother. All right, now. So now, as we're looking at XRP, right? We're looking at a channel, but we're also looking at a possibility of breaking and closing it inside of this golden ratio, which is right above the 60% mark, right? Right above 59, right above 59 cents. So now our obstacle to the upside from there is going to be 65 to 72 cents. Above 72 cent, we look at 81 and 92 cent. Above 92 cent, we're looking at $1.07 to $1.26. Where does invalidation come in at? Number one, your first level of caution should be with a closure back below 51.17, right? Your first level of caution should be back below 51.17. If you break and close below there on at least a weekly basis, I would be cautious. But if we're able to hold and break above, man, I'm looking for continuation to the upside. So you got two things you're looking at here. X kind of marks the spot right here, right? X kind of marks the spot. You're looking to break through this down sloping channel right there. Break through there first. Let's go ahead and put an alert. Let's put an alert there. Let me see, crossing up trend line, and we'll do once per bar close. We'll go to our notifications. We got the dinner bell and create. So we got our first alert. If we break above there, right? But then we look at closing above the 50% retracement level. First taking out the 382, which is going to create a little wedge right here. In fact, look, you know what? One of the things that I used to teach back in the day is that TA is just art to me. All this is just shapes. I almost look at it like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Can you find for anybody that's old enough? Remember those connected dot books we used to have back in the day? Remember those connected dot books? This is like connected dots. I look for little shapes and I look for things that coincide with me, anyways, and say, okay, if we can get through here, like right here, right? You got this small little triangle right here. If we can break, open, and close above here, I look for continuation to the upside. What's your thoughts on base names? Bully on your site. It's a Fibonacci video, a TA video. Yes, it's a TA video. Yes, sir. And right now, everything on my website is 50% off. Use the code 444. What's your thoughts on base names? My thoughts on names, period. Name services within this space, my thoughts on those are undervalued. That's what I would say. So if you're getting in fact, for those that are working on Helium right now, if you got your Helium phone, they have the Helium names. If you log into your phone, it should tell you to grab your name at the very top. Okay, so I'm long on names. Hey, Peace Queen, what's going on? Wealthy Rising. So I'm long on names. So now, anyways, hey, look, XRP, 60 cent to hold, 72 cent to break and continue, 92 cent for a breakout, 107 to 126 is my target to the upside. Caution of invalidation comes below 51 cents. For further invalidation would come below 42 cents, and that's at that point, it'd be out of the park. So there goes your breakdown for XRP. Once again, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. These are just my opinions, y'all. Now they're saying that DeFi Summer is making a comeback, and we're gonna close. We're gonna close it with this article and look at Ethereum on the charts. Okay. But this is why I'm so adamant, if that's the right word, right, on decentralized finance, especially for those that have been shunned by the banking. We always talk about red line and oh, it's not fair for individual minorities and da 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 da. I'm gonna tell you something. On the blockchain, ain't no such thing as minorities. What makes you a minority on the blockchain is your education level. That's the only thing that makes you a minority and to keep you out of this space. Your education level. If you know what I know, you probably know more than Warren Buffett as far as this sector goes. You get what I mean? So now, how can you be put at a disadvantage? How can you be put at a disadvantage? You get what I'm saying? Patterns and fibs is the best tools for TA. And the best strategies I like to use. Every technical analyst is going to tell you something different. You get what I'm saying? But that's my go-to. Now, the total value locked across the crypto ecosystem is expected to reach an all-time high in the first half of next year. Prepare now. Prepare now. Decentralized finance is making a comeback, and the total value locked in the crypto market is expected to hit an all-time high next year, the report said. Let's take a look at the total value lock. Let's take a look at total value locked amongst the DeFi sector. As of right now, let's see, we're probably gonna have to verify that we are human. There we go. $87.07 billion locked. All right. 87. Okay. This is your DeFi sector right here. At all-time highs, we were around $175 billion. That was all-time highs. Okay. So we can see that the DeFi sector is on the rise again. Okay. We can see that it is on the rise. Most currently being somewhere around 106 billion. Right now we're back down around 87 billion. Okay. What you're looking at right here, y'all, this $87 billion. This is your new banking system. This is your new financial system. This is the underground financial system that y'all looking at right here. This is the financial system that your children aren't learning about in school right now. This is the financial system that your financial advisor isn't telling you about right now. This is that financial system that doesn't ask for your identification, doesn't ask for your social security number, doesn't give a fuck what your credit score is, right? You can participate, issue credit, take out loans, provide liquidity, get paid passively, make money on the daily with the push of a button. This is what I've been teaching for 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We'll say 5 years now. Okay. $87 billion. Did y'all know it's $87 billion floating somewhere on the internet in a new financial system? Did they tell y'all that? Hmm? Thank you, Miss Holistic Selena. Did they tell y'all that? Hmm? It goes on to state the DeFi summer is making a comeback. And while total value locked in the crypto ecosystem is still well below its 2021 peak, it could climb to an all-time high as soon as the first half of the year. DeFi's imminent resurgence is linked to interest rates, particularly in the US. Because the decentralized finance market is predominantly US dollar centric, interest rates are the most critical factor influencing the appeal of DeFi, as they determine whether investors are more inclined to seek out higher risk opportunities in the decentralized finance markets. Steno notes that the first DeFi summer in 2020, remember, I brought it to y'all in 2019, early 2019. DeFi summer didn't kick off to 2020. I've actually put the community at large at the advantage of being able to front run Wall Street a number of different times. So many different times, right? I mean, look at it like this. Just in its most current time, right? I just had a class with over, I think, 60 people where I walked everybody through how to set up a trust, right? Which is funded with gold and silver. And I sent every single individual that was in that class gold to fund their trust. Gold just hit an all-time high, 2,500. I'm forcing, I'm kind of force feeding my community, our community, my demographic to get into the affairs, right? The individuals in the know should be handling. I'm force feeding y'all, right? Individuals that come into my Discord, you have to be able to operate with NFTs. You have to be able to operate with decentralized finance. You have to have your own non-custodial wallet even to get into the Discord. Why? Because it's a token gated community. That means if you've never dealt with NFTs before, you're going to deal with them today once you get in that group. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I got to get back in the ring with you. I got to get back in the ring with you. It's coming. It's coming. Anyways, it goes on to state, right? Still, interest rates are not the only drive behind a comeback in DeFi. There are also crypto native factors at work. The growth in stablecoin supply, which has expanded by about 40 billion since January, is crucial because stablecoins are the backbones of the DeFi protocols. As interest rates decrease, the opportunity cost of holding stablecoins diminish, making them more attractive, much like broader appeal of DeFi in such an environment. The continued growth of real world assets or RWAs, such as tokenized stocks, bonds, and commodities, is another key factor. And before they even made this term RWAs, I was telling y'all about real world assets. I was telling y'all about tokenizing real estate on the blockchain at least 3-4 years ago. You get what I mean? At least 3-4 years ago. But that's a key factor in the 50% surge in these assets year to date indicates a robust demand for on-chain financial products such as DeFi. Lower fees on the Ethereum network and the blockchain most widely used for DeFi also make decentralized finance more accessible. So yeah, the fees are a little bit lower, but I still prefer to use the other layers. Now, if you want to pick some of the best videos or the best classes that I've held as far as getting into this DeFi sector, right? Just something to stand out. Because like I said, today's the last day for the 50%. So you might as well snatch some of this shit up. This 8.5 hour self-banking class, must have. Must have. Must. This is easily $5,000 worth of value. Easily $5,000 worth of value. Top 4 projects for generational wealth building, must have. How to invest in digital real estate, part 1 and part 2, must have. I mean, if you want to get the trust class and learn how to operate in the private using constitutional money and avoid taxes, but just ones that stand out as far as DeFi goes. Deep dive into the secret network. I think that's highly undervalued, super undervalued. Introduction to base layer 2 network and decentralized finance ecosystem. That's a good one to grab. How to open an interest bearing account using cryptocurrency. That's a decent one. And I'm looking for some of the easier ones. How to create passive incomes in crypto. This is a must have. How to create passive income. Make your dollars work for you. Half off right now. Today's the last day. Half off. This is another good one. DeFi Saver, automated investing. This right here is going to automate your investing. I'm going to do some copping. Code is 444. Yes, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Yes, code is 444. By Vondian said, I just copped the fib video. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. Now, with that being said, let's close it up. Let's take a look at Ethereum, see what the price action is telling us about ETH. Right now, coming in at 26.76. What are we looking for here? Let's take a look. Let's open that up. This is a weekly. Let's look at it from a monthly perspective. Here we go. Let's open this up real quick. In fact, let's just do it all over again. Let's do it all over again. Okay. Beautiful dip on Ethereum. Beautiful dip to come back. Okay, so this is what we looked at a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, right? A couple of months ago. Remember that we had this ascending triangle here. Okay. We had this ascending triangle here on Ethereum. Okay. Ascending triangle. Ascending triangle gives you a breakout target, right? Gives you a breakout target. All right. Let's take a look at that breakout target. Breakout target was hit. Okay. Breakout target was hit. Pull back, come back, retest, look for further continuation. Okay. So the first target was hit. It played out perfectly. Now we look for further continuation. What will we look at for further continuation on this asset? Let's see where we're currently at. Swing high, swing low. We've had a 78.6% correction so far. We've broken back down and we are trying on the monthly to defend the bottom of the golden ratio. So now what's going to make or break Ethereum here, right? What's going to make or break Ethereum? We need to hold 2,400 to the downside and clear 2873 to the upside. Hold 2,400 to the downside, clear 2873 to the upside, right? If we can, if not clear, if we can support, we got 8 days and 9 hours left within this monthly candlestick. 8 days and 9 hours left, right? 8 days and 9 hours left. Have you seen the Yuga Labs case? No, I gotta take a look at it. I gotta take a look at it. Lemon Pepper. We'll play Lemon Pepper at the end. I got you. I don't know if YouTube's gonna be able to hear it though. That's the bummer. I don't think YouTube's gonna be able to hear the Lemon Pepper, but we'll play it though. We will play it. That's crazy. They can't hear nothing on Slice. I gotta figure out how to make the audio work on let me see. Let me see. Audio, stereo, automatic mic adjustment. I gotta figure out how to make the the audio come in on StreamYards. That way they can hear the music when I play it. But what were we saying? Oh yeah. So with Ethereum, right? If we can close in the next 8 days and 9 hours above 28.75, I'll look for a retest of $4,000. Right. I'll look for if we can close above the 50 and then clear 33.44. I'll look for a retest of $4,000. Oh, also for those that were interested, Hedgic does now. Remember, y'all, they had sold out of all them contracts. They had sold out of all them contracts. Right now, them contracts, we got them back. We got them back. So another strategy that individuals can use, if you like to play options, right? Right now, one contract, and let's stretch it out. Let's say we want to hold this contract for till November 21st. That's 90 days. Right now, one Ethereum is going to cost you $429, right? Your profit zone is above 3,100. Your profit zone is above 3,100. Okay. That's a 90-day contract. They got 17.79 contracts available right now. Remember, y'all, for those that are part of the Discord, remember they had ran out of contracts last month. So they got a couple of contracts here. Let's see, 60 days. Are we still available for the next 2 months? Yes, we do. About 17 contracts. So they do have contracts available for the next 2 months. If you want to hold a contract till October 21st, it's only $289 for a full Ethereum, and you just need to clear 29.63. Okay. These are options plays right here, y'all. These are option plays. Let's say that you want to scale in. Let's say you want to scale in and just grab, I don't know, zero point 0.1 Ethereum, right? Let's say you want to just grab 0.1 Ethereum. Right now, it's going to cost you $28. 0.1 Ethereum. 0.1 Ethereum right now is what? 200? No. What's 0.1 Ethereum? If a full Ethereum is 26, that means 0.1 is $260. Yeah. So you can buy a 0.1 Ethereum right now for $28. If you want to hold it for the next 3 months, $42. So that means you can scale in on a whole contract just by buying 0.1s. You get what I'm saying? So that's going to be $43, $43, $43. You could buy a contract over the next 10 days at 40 some odd dollars, and it's going to add up to one full contract. That way, when the position does move in your favor, you'll be able to scale out instead of just exiting the whole contract. That has airdrop. I can't find it. It's right on my page. It's right on my page. If you go to blockwallstreet.io, right up here in the corner, Ether mail sign up. Right up here in the corner, Ether mail sign up. It's right here, Mr. J Black. Right here. Anyways, let's get back to Ethereum so I can end this. I got a consultation coming up in 3 minutes. But yeah, if we can clear $4,000 and hit our previous high here at about 48.67 on the new highs with Ethereum, right? My new highs are somewhere between $6,000 and $7,300. That's for Ethereum. Family, I hope that y'all enjoyed today's show. Hope y'all enjoyed today's show. Be on the lookout for the next one. Guess we'll close out with Lemon Pepper Freestyle. But like I said, I don't know if YouTube's gonna be able to hear it. So yeah, if you're on YouTube, just go on ahead and head on over to Instagram. And I'll play it on Instagram because I don't think YouTube's gonna be able to hear it. So with that being said, YouTube to the next one, peace, power, and prosperity. Gone. But Instagram, we'll close.